He's whipped it in. Dinsmore against the keeper. Keeper punches it down. Drury picks it up now. Can he cross it in? He does. Dinsmore's header. Get in. 1-0. 3rd minute. Nicely done. Great little flicked header there from Dinsmore. So the keeper punched it. Got cleared by the defender. Drury collects it. First touch to control. Second touch to whip it in. Dinsmore near post. Flick on. Back of the net. Right, let's push on now. Score a second. Don't bring Wilson on for Boa. Whatever you do. Green with the corner. Noel McLeod with the flick on. Oh, Douglas Pringle's shot off the post. Well, off the line by the guy who was on the post. That's more like it. Grant to Douglas Pringle. He's fouled. I don't like it when they play for the foul like that, because a lot of the time it fails. Well, that guy's been sent off for it. Bit harsh, I'd say. Didn't look like a red. Well, maybe it did. He kind of lunged in. I mean, at first glance, I didn't even think that was a card. Never mind a red. There we go. 1-0 up. They're down to 10. We should just push on and score a couple more now before half time. Come on, lads. Let's do it. Oh, look, we've just moved up into 2nd place. Local rivalry. Local rivalry. Technically, Hatfield play in Welwyn Garden City, so very local rivalry. Come on, team. 1-0 at half time would be very disappointing. Even if they have gone... Well, they haven't really gone defensive, have they? They were playing 4-4-2, now they're playing 4-4-1. I don't know what position the guy who got sent off was playing in, though. 1-0 at half time. That is very disappointing. We'll see how we do in the second half. Doyle to Green, good turn. Got McGregor inside. Finds him. Any runners? Into Boa. Plays it across to McConnor. Back to McGregor. Across to McConnor again. I don't really know what he was trying to do there. Whatever it was, it didn't work. Just looking at the scores coming in. So Welwyn Garden City are in 2nd. They're 4 points behind us. We do still have that game in hand. London Coney are 3rd, a point behind them. They're on the same number of points as Leverstock. And then there's Edgware, who are on 58. So if we win this, and then we win our game in hand, we should be 7 points clear, which is a very, very comfortable position to be in at this stage of the season. Not taking anything for granted, though, of course, but it is quite nice to be given a little bit of a advantage like that. Again, I've forgotten all words in English. Not very good. Safety net, I suppose, is the word I was looking for. So if we lose a match, we could still be 4 points clear, if we go 7 points clear to start with, of course. Douglas Pringle with the interception, but he was then brought down. I thought that was a foul, personally, but nothing given. King should come out and claim this, and does. Sort of falls over and catches it, thankfully. King's long ball. Doyle left it to Green. His ball into the middle. Dinsmore coming onto it. Oh, there we go. 2-0. I was about to say we need to see more from the wingers actually taking on their defenders and putting balls into the box. Green crossed from pretty deep there, but it seemed to work. I'm actually curious to see what this is set to. Ah! The look for overlap isn't switched on. But that might be because we are... like we've just scored to go 2 goals up. That might be what it is. Double subs. Smith and Wilson on for McConnor and Bower. Now we should be a bit more comfortable in this game. We should in a second go into the defensive formation. And Wilson, having been brought on, has just come off. Noon's come on. So Doyle's now playing defence mid alongside McGregor. Okay, sort of makes sense, I suppose. Having a defence-minded player playing defence midfield is quite smart. Casey with the ball. Someone needs to close down more. Got way too much space. Good save, King. Noel McLeod has not done a good job with that clearance, though. Giving them a throw in a very good position with 6 minutes to go. Alright, switch to super defensive. So who's playing furthest forward? Douglas Pringle. Okay. He's a good outlet. He's a good outlet. So it's Grant and McLeod playing centre-back. Grant playing centre-back, I'm not a big fan of that. Noel McLeod wins the header and that is the end of the game. But yeah, Grant playing centre-back. I don't know whose bright idea that was. Alright, hopefully we should have Cartwright and Jones back for the next game. So it's a good 2-0 win. The red card definitely helped because it really took the sting out of their tail when that happened. And then we got the second goal. The fact that, I mean, they were a team for the taking. We really should have won more comfortably. They're 12th as well. So top of the league beating 12th is not something that happens rarely. You know, we really should have scored more goals. But professional job, I suppose. We got the win. That's the main thing. Oh, Swindon under 23s are playing Hatfield under 23s, so we get to play against Drewson. I don't get to see the game, obviously. Hopefully we win against them, though, just to make them regret, or make him regret leaving, be on the losing team. Okay. Dinsmore scoring twice. I'm going to give him some praise for that. Superb in front of goal. Tactics. So Douglas Pringle is currently in the lineup, but because Cartwright's available again, what I'm going to do is swap you, and then swap you, and then swap you. Put you as that. You are fine there. And Jones is still suspended. Lovely. Lovely. Right, match plan. This, that. So where are we? Drawing in the first half. I'm just going to make sure that look for overlap is on. Yeah, it is. So it must just be because we went 2-0 up. We just scored. So winning by 2+ goals. Is that somewhere? No. There's drawing in the second half. Maybe it's not on for this. No, it's on. So winning by 1+ goal for 10 minutes after scoring a goal. Yeah, these aren't on. This might explain a lot actually about why some of our plays a bit weird. Pass into space. We don't want to run a defence or anything like that. Play much narrower, that's fine. Much deeper defensive line. Take a breather. I think that'll do for all of them actually. Alright. That should be fine for the next match, which is Bedford at home. Coventry 2-0 up. So it looks like Coventry versus Exeter in the playoff final. Did I not reject that? Draw. I could have sworn I cancelled that bid. Apparently not. Yeah, I'm not going to sign anyone now unless someone leaves. Come on, game. Lots of clubs have tried to sign Boa. Don't think I can offer him for loan as well either, can I? No. Alright, gonna save the game. Because it's been a while since I did that. Any second now. Any second now. There we go. Right, Royal has resumed full training. That is very good news indeed. That's excellent news after his broken leg. Particularly at this level, broken leg is very, very bad. Potential career ender. So the fact that he's come back. It's good news. Very pleased for him. He'll be back in the squad soon as well. Yeah, Delfonso can leave if he wants to. Set to get rid of Delfonso. Yeah, okay. Fine. Sell or release. Cool. Any more important news? Delfonso just whining again. So it's out of my hands now. It's the director of football or the head of youth, whichever one. If he doesn't accept any of the offers that are on the table, then he'll just be released. Alright, we're on the eve of the next game against Bedford. Player development, I'll agree with that one actually. Drury being a tutor, that might be quite nice. Yep, good. It's gone through. I swear my director of football's already tried to bring this guy in and he rejected the deal. So I don't know why he's trying again. Job interview, not interested. Backroom team advice, not interested. Boa is not on the move. Barton might be though, because he's not really progressed as well as I'd have liked. I'll tell you what, Royal had better not leave now. I've stood by him throughout his injury. Said nice things about him. If he leaves now after getting fit, I'll be extremely pissed off. Alright, fitness test. Good, we're actually going into the game. Tell you what I'm going to do though, I'm going to move Wilson back into the lineup. And put Dinsmore as the mobile man. So I think that could perhaps be a weak link. We got Bower on the bench. He could come on and do some good stuff. We will see. Alright, have I got my mouse and my headset tied up together? I have. There we go, much better. Alright, Josh, no worries. Here we go, Hatfield versus Bedford. Wilson with the kickoff, back to Noel McLeod, across to Cartwright. And that's the end of the kickoff highlight. We move into our tactics formation and all that stuff. They're playing with the inverted arrow again. Green with the corner. McGregor heads down. Drury 1-0. Get in. 6th minute. His first goal for the club. We seem to be dangerous from these corners. But not from the corners themselves, but from the flick-ons. It's like green delivers it into a really good area, and someone on the near post, normally the defender, flicks it on. And then the danger happens, because we've got men following it up. And that's exactly what I like, actually. That's why I set it up the way I did, to have a near post flick on. Just so there's always someone who can just put something a little bit extra on it as the ball's coming through. It's good play. Very good play. Substitute already. McConnor off, Smith on. Bit weird. I think McConnor, actually I might have forgot to change the roll back to McConnor's preferred one, which is why he keeps getting brought off. That might be my stupidity there. Again, we're nearly half an hour in and we've only had 1 goal, 3 shots, 2 on target. We've got to do more. Noel McLeod with a commanding header there, but couldn't find Green. Ball over the top, now we're in trouble. Now we're in trouble. Great save, King. Good play from the keeper. Smith volleys it up in the air and it looks like he gets it away as well, so well played from him. Come on lads, let's get another goal before half time. At least get another shot on target before half time. That would be very nice. Any second now. Their right back's injured as well, so Green really should be targeting him, running down the line, trying to swing across it. That's half time. I just want to look at the tactics a second. Here we are doing the overlap. Run at defence, roam from positions. This needs to change. I'll have to change that at some point. That might be why we keep getting beaten by the ball over the top. Alright, Green with the free kick into the middle. Noel McLeod with the header just wide of the post. Unlucky, good effort. That's going to be ages before the next highlight. I think McGregor might have to go off. He's on 75% and a yellow card. I don't want him to get sent off. I don't want him to get injured. Grant as well is only on 73%. Dinsmore's only playing a 6.5. So's Wilson. Doyle's only playing a 6.6. Green with the corner, headed away at the near post this time. He does get the rebound though. Deliver it. Crosses it in low. Wilson, shot block, rebounds around a little bit. Dinsmore lays it off to Wilson. He's hit the crossbar this time, and now it's cleared again. I think Doyle got that by the looks of things. Dinsmore, oh, shocking pass from him. Terrible pass. Ball through the middle. King couldn't get the touch on it, but it's gone wide. Are we still playing the high line? Yes. So what is this? Winning at any time, maybe? Winning by 1 goal at any time? I'll just switch it so that we're playing a deeper line. We've gone into the ultra defensive mode now. Green with the corner again, crosses it into the middle. There is the shot, and it's 2-0, and it's Wilson on his weaker right foot as well, by the looks of it. Just dinked it into the top right corner. That was a very nice goal. That's his 50th goal for us as well. Just over a season and a half. Not the best ball from Green. Actually, no, sorry. It was a great ball from Green. No one was there. That was the problem. But it ricocheted around the box, fell to Wilson, and that's a really tidy finish, actually, into that top corner. Is that their guy getting sent off? It is. The referee's standing behind him to send him off for some reason. Who came on? Douglas Pringle and Ming came on for Grant and Dinsmore. Okay. We seem to have gone back to... I suppose because we're 2 goals up, so we might as well go back to the normal tactic. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, Douglas Pringle's just got himself sent off, though. That's definitely a red. Tell you now, that's definitely a red. Yep. You fool. Right, Doyle, you're going to move to centre-back. Like so. Then you're going to swap again with Cartwright. And then McGregor, you're just going to move to there. So a slightly limp defence, but we should be able to see this out now. Although they have got a free kick. Which is swung in. Doyle with a great header away. There was a bit of a foot race, but ended up losing it. Ball over the top again, and King didn't claim it. How did he not catch that? Oh, King. Oh, King. That's really bad. So it's Drury who didn't get there. Ball over the top. Is that technically offside? Was it the guy that was off in an offside position that finished it? Let me just watch it back. Oh no, it wasn't him. Alright, fair enough. Alright, Ming to Drury. Inside to McGregor. Out to Ming. And that's full time. Whew, and breathe. We made it difficult for ourselves at the end there, but before that, we were kind of comfortable at 2-0. Just Douglas Pringle getting himself sent off did not help things. I mean, I'm not going to appeal it. He was sent off for a lunge. No doubt about that. Wilson did well, but I'm not going to give him too much praise. So, tactic. Match plan. It's losing by 2 goals. I haven't got a winning by 2 goals at any time. So actually, winning by 1 goal at any time. I'm going to use that tactic with a control mentality, a fluid shape, not very fluid, just normal fluid. Retain possession, shorter passing, pass into space, play out of defence. Whip crosses, run at defence, exploit the left flank, exploit the right flank, look for overlap. That's good to hear, Josh. Play much wider. Actually, no. Yeah, play much wider. Much deeper defensive line. Roam from positions. Allow wide players to swap. Not that it ever happens, actually, but I wouldn't mind it if they did. Close down more. Get stuck in. Tighter marking. We're not going to have the offside trap. Prevent short goalkeeper distribution. higher tempo, but not much higher, and be more expressive. So that's that one. And then add another one, winning by 2+ goals at any time. I'm going to go to a counter with a structured system. Retain, shorter passing. We're not going to pass into space. We're going to clear the ball to the flanks. Low crosses. Dribble less. Exploit the left flank. Actually, exploit the middle. I'm not going to exploit the flanks at all. Look for underlap. Play much narrower with just a drop deeper. We won't go too deep. Stick to positions. Close down less, I suppose. Actually, no, we'll close down more. We'll close down more. And then stay on feet. Don't want any red cards at that point. Don't want tighter marking. We'll prevent the short distribution again. A much lower tempo. Actually, no, again, because I wouldn't mind trying to score a third goal, so we'll just do lower. We won't do much lower. And more disciplined. Okay. And that should be our tactic for the next game, which is against Hayes. How are we doing time-wise? We've got loads of time still. It feels like I've been streaming for like 5 hours, and I've not even been streaming for 2 yet. Really, I've only been streaming for an hour and a half, because I've taken the 10 minutes off, because I had the intro on repeat a couple of times before we started proper. Alright, not interested in that. Not interested in that. Yeah, it's just one of them slow Friday kind of feelings. Don't know what it is. Alright, that Dean guy's rejected me again. Oh, Notts County are back in the playoffs. It's 3-2 on aggregate at half time in the second leg. Not bad. Not bad. I feel like I need to watch the highlights of that at some point. It's quite dark as well. That's the other thing that makes me feel like I've been going for a while. Is it was daylight when I started and now it's getting really dark. I think I've just stood on a wire. I hope it wasn't an important one. No, everything feels like it's plugged in still. Good, good. Trying to get in a comfortable position. It's one of the things I don't like about my room, particularly when I'm streaming Football Manager, is I don't have to sit at my desk. So I always end up sitting with my legs curled up, which means my knees go stiff. So you'll always hear me moving around as I'm trying to get my knees moving again. I have very bad knees, as it turns out. That's much better. Now I can't read the screen because I'm a long way away. Oh! Youth intake. Andy Fitzgerald. He's a striker as well, actually. Do you know what? I'm going to sign him up now. Done. And I'm also going to... I suppose I attended the game last time, so I might as well attend the game this time as well. And we get to watch the youth intake. Who are the other players on the list? I should have checked that. Sometimes it's not always the one that the assistant recommends, or the head of youth in this case. Sometimes it's someone else on the list who happens to have done really well. Come on, game. So slow. Very slow. Okay, back to inbox. Got a lot of stuff happening. Where is it? Here. Okay. Oh, pressed the wrong button. Laurie Goodman and Ted Seal, was that? You're a goalkeeper again. Don't need goalkeepers. And you are a left back who can also play centre back. I've seen better. What are you? You're also a left back. Actually, you look quite promising. Maybe we'll have some good youngsters coming through after all. There's Goodman. There's Fitzgerald. Clancy was the guy I just looked at. This guy, Coton Bowler. Wow. I mean, that sounds like an outfit, Coton Bowler. Lewis Bean, more like it. I can just look at the team, can't I? Yeah. So there's Fitzgerald. There's Clancy. There's Seal. Alright, not the best. I think the two that we've offered terms to are actually the best two. You're on the verge of a record, are you? Well, I mean, King, apart from his clanger, actually did alright last game, so I'm inclined to keep him in goal for the Hayes game. Let's see if he does good this game. Hopefully he doesn't drop the ball at the feet of one of their strikers this time. That'd be quite nice. Right, here's the game. We're on the day of the game. Just got to wait for it to actually get to kick-off time. It's an evening game, isn't it? So we've got to wait for the day to pass. Fingers crossed we can win it and continue our dominance at the top of the table. More contracts offered to Royal. Again, not sure I like that. I am genuinely worried that he's going to leave. Okay, Royal, I'm actually tempted to bring back into the squad for this game. It's just a question of who misses out. Really, it would be... Oh, it would be Douglas Pringle, actually, thinking about it. So Royal back in, Douglas Pringle drops out. That's a pretty good lineup that we've got there. I am going to check that McGregor is in his favoured role. He actually likes playing as an advanced playmaker, so I'm going to do that.